There's one thing that I usually tell to my clients, and that is to obsess over the welcome flow. You should test it continuously. You should test different offers, different incentives. You should, work on it, work on your messaging, welcome to people. But actually, there's a mistake in that, and that is that if you focus all of your energies and time on the welcome flow, you overlook the most important question, which is what happens 24 hours after the client buys. And exactly what should happen 24 hours after they buy is you should work with the post-purchase flow on the buyer's remorse. If they have remorse, they're not likely to come back, or they're more likely to ask for a refund even. That's money lost. And so by taking care of your post-purchase flow, you're working on the buyer's remorse, you are diminishing the possibility of them refunding their order, and you're also, we're going to talk more in detail about this, you're also increasing lifetime value and loyalty from your customers. I'm going to show you exactly how that is done, because this is one of the most important things that brands often overlook. And I should take the fault from this, because I have also told my clients to just focus on the welcome flow. But this is just as important. I'm going to show you right now what this is about. Okay, so here we are, and here's the pattern I see over and over when I audit a Klaviyo account. So the brand spends a real budget acquiring a customer. That could be Facebook ads, that could be TikTok ads, whatever. Then the welcome flow converts them. And then the second the order ships, the brand goes quiet. They have no solid structured touch point until the next sale campaign, if the customer ever opens it, that is. So ask yourself, after someone buys from you, what's the next email they get and when? Because if you can't answer that in one sentence, that is you. So why does this happen? So it's not that people don't know that retention actually matters. It's that acquisition is measurable and urgent, so it gets attention. Then the post-purchase feels done once the order confirms, and there's no file alarm going off telling you a customer is going cold. So what happens here is that you probably know that the whole life cycle system actually matters and is going to bring you real revenue, but it's the acquisition that feels urgent, so it gets attention from you. But then the post-purchase feels like an add-on, but it's actually not. But the post-purchase is one of the most important things that you can take care of. We're gonna look at how to do it right in a second. I have a framework that I'm going to show you. But the thing is that there's no fire alarm going off telling you a customer is going cold, because you don't actually have an expert telling you, hey, you don't have someone with technical expertise of email marketing telling you, hey, these numbers do not look good, and the problem is exactly the post-purchase flow. It could be one of your problems. I'm going to show you how to fix it either way right now. And LTV isn't built in the welcome flow. The welcome flow gets someone to buy once. What happens in the next 30 to 60 to 90 days after is what decides if they buy again. And that's where most of your email attributed revenue should be coming from long term, not just campaigns to your whole list. So here's the framework. Okay, here's how we're gonna work on the post-purchase to make it as persuasive and effective as possible. So the first email of the post-purchase should be a thank you from the founder, which is a genuine thank you that shows them they bought from real people, not just soulless corporation that don't care about them in the slightest. This is one of the great advantages of having an Ecom brand, which is exactly the personal touch, the personal feel. It's not a corporation, as I wrote here. It's an actual person behind the brand that is selling you a real product that he cares about. Email 2 is follow us on social media. Invite them to engage with the community. It grows your social media, and they find out more about the brand. It's a win-win, especially if the brand has done something charitable and they found out on Instagram. So they found out by themselves that the brand did something really great and charitable. It just doesn't feel like bragging, and it gets them over the trust factor. Because another thing I'm going to add here, without going into a rabbit hole, you should be looking at three factor as I said here, that are gonna get people over the edge to buy from your brand, which is know, like, and trust. Do they know your brand? Do they trust your brand? And do they like your brand? These are going to be the three main factors which are going to decide if people buy from you or not. So then show them how to use what they just bought. So I should have, yeah, here. Email 3 is how to get the most out of product. Show them how to use what they just bought. Give them instruction. Make them find out something that they might have not known before, and then feels like a plus because they already bought, and you're adding value after they bought from you, which is like which is really a plus, which is something that nobody does. Nobody adds value after having sold someone something to you, because they just don't care. They just wanted to, sell it to you, and then, you figure it out. I don't care. But we're actually giving them value after the purchase, which is something that is so huge. Most people underestimate this. So it gives them the feeling of the bang for the buck, because now they found out features they didn't even know before. Here we plant the seed for asking a review from them. So email 4 is a how about a review. This is the final email, and yeah, we finally ask for the review. So here's mistakes to avoid. Pretty concise. Don't confuse a review request with a retention flow. You're just asking for a review, and if you do it, if you send a single email 21 days after a purchase, is not a strategy. It's a checkbox. It's a checkbox, because you're just you've just opened your to-do list and you've seen send an email asking for a review. It just feels like, why should I even bother? I don't care. But if it's a sequence, if it is a system and strategy, people will actually follow through. They're way more likely to actually leave it and do what you ask them to do. It's not a drop of black on a white sheet. It's something that you've done. You've cooked the frog, slowly, and that gets them over the edge to actually leave a review and do whatever you ask them to do, which is exactly that, asking for a review. That builds trust, that builds lifetime value, and if that's your entire post-purchase sequence, you've built a job 1 and skipped jobs 2 and 3 entirely, and that's where most of your revenue is sitting. So yeah. And final thoughts: if you're running a Klaviyo account and your post-purchase flow is shipping updates and review asks, that's the first thing I'd fix. Make a real strategy, build a real strategy, and walk them through what you're asking them to do. So before touching another campaign, fix that. Drop a comment with what your post-purchase flow looks like right now, and I'll tell you exactly what you're missing. Okay? And another thing, if you're looking for someone to take care of your email fast, I'm talking 14 days fast, with you just having to sit back as every flow and automation is being built inside your Klaviyo, inside your CRM, could be Omnisend, whatever CRM we work with, every single one. Check the description of this video. We even offer a money back guarantee, which is if we don't bring you 20% of attributed email revenue in less than 60 days, you get every penny back. And check the description for more details. We think we can help most of the people that reach out. So just try it. We'll see if we can help you, but I'm pretty confident that we can. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.